Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Beat the Spread. Tim Kramer here along with John Hansen, the fantasy football guru, and Arthur Gropper, the aforementioned king, who said the Eagles would be 12-4. And we're here to bring you Beat the Spread tonight. We have a few picks for you. We're going to have you call in. Of course, we're going to go to the Magic Helmet with your selections here. We're going to draw a winner. A couple of newsy notes to start off here. The girls ASA softball Cape Atlantic Tigers, they have Santa Claus set up at Delilah Out and Market. Pictures are available if you want your children to have their picture taken with Santa Claus. Stop out at Delilah Out and Market Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 11 to 7, Sunday 11 to 5. Proceeds benefit Cape Atlantic Tigers girls softball. We always like to benefit anything in the public interest. A couple hellos to a couple of our favorite listeners here. Running back from Mainland, a freshman, Terry Cosmore, and his dad, attorney Ed Cosmore. Thanks for watching. And good evening, gentlemen. Welcome.
What's going on?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Turkey Day.
And we're going to talk about Eagles first. We're going to also, we have VCR alert tonight. We have our marketing director coming on after the first break, Anita St. Clair. And that's definitely a VCR alert based on the comparison with the three of us here. First off, John, the Eagles Sunday. Just a quick overview of what you thought of the game.
I think it's pretty simple. I think the Eagles have to run the football. I think last week's game with the Giants, stopping Emmitt Smith, I think that was an aberration. I think the Giants' weakness has been stopping the run. They're ranked 17th in the league stopping the run, but those stats are pushed up from the Emmitt game last week. They've got to get back to basics. They've got to run the football. The Giants' secondary is pretty decent. They should be able to contain Detmer in the passing game fairly well. And on the defensive side of the ball, you cannot give Dave Brown time. He can't get protection because that's when he can actually do some things. So the pass rush has got to step it up. Run the football. That's it. You win the game. It's at home.
King?
Well, you know, I think that the Eagles, you know, and everybody's saying the Eagles free fall. I really don't think that's the case. They really played some tough games. Went down to the last moments in some of those games where they lost. But you know, I think the Eagles bounce back this week and they beat up on the Giants. I know it's 6.5 some places. I think that line is a little bit out of whack considering the Eagles haven't covered in 3 in a row. They've lost 3 in a row. Special teams have to play well normally, and I remember when Dave Meggett was with the Giants that he would have a big day against the Eagles. Eagles have to tighten up on the special teams, and as the guru mentioned, run the football. That's their strength. You know, I don't want to see Detmer throwing the ball 38 or 40 times. They need to run the football with Ricky Waters and Garner. And I just wonder how much dissension is on this team, Tim. You know, Ricky Waters, he criticizes the offensive coordinator, and he's not like a team guy. And I see that you're not wearing the Ricky Waters jersey.
Well, obviously,
I fear for the health of Steve Young, by the way.
My view of Sunday's game is very simple. It's 45 seconds left in the game. You have to keep these guys within the out-of-bounds markers. The secondary was absolutely horrible Sunday. I think Ricky Waters now, it's come down to shut up and play. Another average week for Ricky Waters. He has to play better. I think Ray Rhodes showed a little timidness there, playing like the New Orleans Saints, going for a field goal instead of going for another first down, continuing to move down the field, passing. The Eagles got to do better this week, or they're going to continue their free fall, and they're going to be out of the playoff picture Sunday around 6 o'clock. When everything's all said and done.
Well, yeah, Timmy, for the 4th week in a row, it's a must-win for the Eagles.
Yeah, that's a couple other factors. Definitely a must-win for the Eagles, and the Giants possibly a little high off the big Cowboy win.
Everything was a must-win the last few weeks when they lost. Let's go to NFL odds. John, fire off.
And then we have the Eagle game we're talking about. They're favored by 6 against those G-men, and the over-under 38.
Steelers are on the road, coming off of a big Monday Night Football win against the Dolphins. Still can't believe it. Steelers they're a 6-point favorite in Baltimore against those Ravens.
Packers 9 over the Bears.
And here's a game, no line, because there's just, I'm for the over-under because there's so many injuries in this game. Thurman Thomas, Jim Kelly, of course Harbaugh is out, but the Bills are favored by 5 over the Colts.
Right, Thurman and Kelly are not playing? Is that what the situation is?
No, Thurman is probably like the 3rd running back on the depth chart. Emergency situation, he could come in, and Kelly still may play.
And those Vikings, talk about a team in free fall, 4-point favorites over the Cardinals.
The Panthers 6 over the Bucks.
Jags and the Bengals. This should be a pretty high-scoring game. They're favored by 3 at home. The Jags 5-1 at home. The over/under is 45.
Yeah, that line's going up all week. And the Raiders, they are favorites at home. They are 2 points over the Dolphins.
Dolphins have never won in Oakland. Broncos 10 over the Seahawks.
Just save your money on this game. The Saints getting 3. They'd have to get 30 against the Egg Harbor Crusaders for me to bet them. Against the Rams, 42 the over-under.
I love this game.
How could the Saints be favored over anybody, right?
I love this game.
The Oilers are in the Meadowlands. Oilers have not looked good the last couple of weeks. They are a road favorite. They are a 4-point favorite against Rich Kotite and those New York Jets.
Chargers, did you see him against Tampa Bay? Did you see him against Kansas City? Well, now they're against New England, giving 2.5.
The Falcons continue to play well as underdogs. I really like this game. 49ers, 10 points over the Falcons. I like the Falcons there. The over-under's 45.
You like the Falcons there?
They're getting 10
You're
points.
tipping your hat a little for Monday night, but that's all right.
Let's give you some college scores from today. These are all finals. LSU defeats Arkansas 17-7. Texas defeats Texas A&M 51-15. Nebraska, ouch, barely by Colorado 17-12. They were 18-point favorites. Virginia Tech 26, Virginia 9. And for those of you that ate too much turkey and didn't see any football results from yesterday, Kansas City 28, Detroit 24, bye-bye Wayne, and Dallas 21, Washington 10, bye-bye Leon Lett. Gentlemen, the Dallas game yesterday?
Well, the Redskins were at the wrong place at the wrong time. I mean, it was only a matter of time where Emmett would just go off. And against the Redskin run defense, who was pretty much one of the worst, they're averaging 139 yards a game giving up the run. So they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. The Redskins have not had their running game going for several weeks now. It continued, and that's why they lost. No Terry Allen.
I just can't believe that people were saying that Emmitt Smith got benched last week. It was obvious to me and to everyone they were just resting him. He got his carries on Thanksgiving. He had the 100 yards. He had the 3 touchdowns. And, Emmitt Smith is back. I mean, for people that are ripping him, oh, he's not that good. He's below average this year. Emmett's been a little banged up all year, but he got the job done on Thanksgiving Day.
Here they go. Last week's winners, King. Pick one.
There they go. And I swear I'm not going to look. The winner, and these are the winners from last week, if you picked the correct team. And please give us a call. The numbers are on the screen. In the football helmet, we have the names of the 26 teams that are playing on Sunday. You get one, and then we do the drawing in the beginning of next week's show. We have George from Clearview, Mike from Sicklerville, Charlie from Millville, Guido from Pennsauken. Of course, Guido.
Guido.
He can only get Channel 53, I believe. Doug from Ocean City, Bob from EHT, Sean from Atlantic City, Mike from Washington Township. We're huge there. Dennis from Cherry Hill, and one of these.
Go ahead.
One of these people are going to win a $25 gift certificate from Gregory's and Summers Point. Drum roll. This is just unbelievable.
The tension's killing me. Hurry.
Who is it? It's Mike from Washington Township. He's the winner.
He had what did he have?
He had the Cardinals getting the points against the Eagles. So although we were all sad, Mike from Washington Township, he collects because he had the Arizona Cardinals.
Brace yourself. Here we go to the phones. We go to Charlie in Millville. Charlie, good evening. You're on Beat the Spread.
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Hey, Guru.
What's up, man?
King.
Yo, what's up, buddy?
I was just wondering, Guru, what do you think the chances if Eagles have to play Carolina down in Carolina?
Well, the Carolina Panthers, as you know, are a very good home team. I think the key to that game is Kerry Collins. Is he completely healthy? Although Steve Berline has been getting it done. It's in Carolina. It's a pick 'em. It's a toss-up. I mean, both teams are very similar in their strengths.
Is Collins healthy though?
He's playing this week,
Is
so yeah, he's playing. He's definitely playing. So we'll see. I think they need Collins. I don't think Berline. I don't think he can consistently get it done, especially in the playoffs. So I think the quarterback would be the key to that game.
What you got for me, buddy?
We got the Vikings -4 against them hot Arizona Cardinals.
I had them last week, but I won it,
Good.
Yeah?
Good luck.
All right, take care, guys.
See you,
All
Charlie.
right. Let's go to Joel in Cherry Hill. Joel, good evening. You're on Beat the Spread.
Gentlemen,
What's
good
up?
evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
As far as the Eagles go, the next 2 games that they're playing in the span of 5 days will decide their season. They could either be in first place or in last place as far as the top 3 after that game. But I think that the Eagles will start to play. I think all teams go through a bad time, and it's probably better if they can get it squared away that they went through it before the end of the season, because you don't want to go into the playoffs and be playing crummy, You want to be playing your best ball. Dallas went through bad times this year. Washington went through bad times. Green Bay went through bad times. San Francisco went through bad times. Even your best teams go through the bad times.
Question. Green Bay, Dallas, and San Francisco all had injuries. What's the Eagles' excuse?
What's the Eagles' excuse?
That's right. What is it?
What about Ronnie Harmon? Harmon. Don't you think they would have been a better team if Harmon hadn't missed most of the season?
Maybe one more win if he plays the whole season.
Okay, well, one more win and Philadelphia would be in first place in their division. They're only games. If they win Sunday, they're three-way tie. There's no team of the three that has a better chance of winning the rest of their games than the Eagles. Not to say they're going to do it. Dallas is going to lose to New England. New England is going to beat them, okay? Dallas is not going to go without a win. If the Eagles run the board, they win their division. Washington will lose one or two more games, too. So if the Eagles win their 4 games, they'll win their division. They'll get a bye. San Francisco, I think they can still beat San Francisco out for, who gets a bye. And then you see something like Green Bay, Philly bye, Dallas playing Washington, Carolina playing, who's the fourth team? Playing San Francisco, probably.
Well, obviously what we think here is that we think they're going to make the playoffs. Let's give you a game in honor of Thanksgiving. You got the Yams +3 against the Saints. Yams +3 against Saints. Thanks, Joel.
Thank you, gentlemen.
See ya.
That was Joel. We go to Jim in Seaville. Jim, good evening. You're on Beat the Spread.
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's up?
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think the NFL's fixed?
No, I don't think it's fixed. I think that every player out there is trying. Obviously, their livelihood depends upon it. This has been something that's been broached before. Of course, you're going to say it because I think you're thinking that a lot of games come close to the numbers. Teams score an touchdown at the end. You have to remember these guys are playing 60 minutes. If you've ever played football, as I have, as these guys have, you're very tired at the end of the game. You're just happy to get a win a lot of times, gentlemen.
You know what, though? I've noticed, obviously, when you're on the wrong side of some games, you may think that it's fixed. But I really haven't noticed that the point spread has really come into play in a lot of games this year. In past years, it seemed like you go to the fourth quarter, they're right on the point spread every single time. And this year, and I talked with Timmy about this the other day, and of course the Guru. And the point spreads are like out of whack. Like Pittsburgh's an underdog on Monday Night Football, and a few other things. I'm not sure the lines makers are on their game this year. I don't know what the story is, but they're not really on the numbers. I don't think it's fixed. I would hope not, anyway.
To me,
What do you think?
To me, my whole thing about that is in the information age where everyone has knowledge of everything, the internet and all that. If it was fixed, I truly believe that it would get out in some way, shape, or form. There would be some kind of scandal. And there really isn't, in terms of NFL football, that I can recall, maybe the Paul Horning thing before I was born. But I truly believe that if it was fixed, it would come out. Some way, shape, or form, it would come out.
One question, I'll end it with this.
All right.
If the NFL was fixed, nobody would be 1-11. Thank God for Rich Kotite. You have the 49ers -10 over the Falcons. Good luck.
-10.
-10. Don't get upset. If the game's not fixed, you'll win. Relax.
Jim's hoping that the fix is on for the Falcons on Monday Night Football. Actually, for the 49ers on Monday Night Football.
We go to Rich in Northfield. Good evening. You're on Beat the Spread.
Yeah, what do you think about Andre Rison entering Green Bay's offense now?
John?
I think he's going to be a little bit, because of his inexperience with that offense, and you got to be a precise route runner, which he's not. I think he's going to be just like a possession receiver inside the 20s, and then he's going to be a threat in the red zone. But inside the 20s, where obviously most of your plays occur, he's just going to be a possession receiver. To go out and do this, go 10 yards, turn around, that type of thing. I don't really see him being that much of a factor, especially now that Freeman's coming back. But I got to admit, Favre was looking for him in the end zone. So inside the 10. Yeah, he's probably going to be a pretty good factor.
With those two back in the lineup, do you think he'll start playing like he did in the start of the season? Favre, I'm talking about.
There's no reason why he shouldn't. I think he's going to have a big game this week against the Bears. He threw for 4 touchdowns last time they played. He's going to get some confidence back with Freeman in the lineup. I think he's definitely going to be on the rise.
Well, do you think Freeman will be 100% Sunday?
I was playing with the cast. I think that I don't think they're rushing him back, especially with what Rison did Sunday night. So I think he's ready. He's been practicing, and he should be effective.
All right. Real quick, Green Bay has scored 172 to 67 over the last 5 games. Rison 5 catches last week, 44 yards. He'll be more of a force this week, you got Dolphins +2 against Raiders. Good luck. Got to break the string here. They never won in Oakland. We go to Wes in Cherry Hill. Wes, good evening. You're on Beat the Spread.
Oh, good evening, gentlemen.
What's up?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you.
You should all give thanks for having me on the show. Okay, I don't think football's fixed. I been watching the game for years, and it seems that everything's fine to me, and I've been winning a lot in the betting.
Are you originally from England?
From England, excuse me. No, Lower Camden.
Oh, okay.
I could tell.
Yeah, you could tell.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
Who do you like this weekend? Give us a winner.
Yeah, I'm going to give you winners. I'm
Please.
gonna do it for free since it's a Thanksgiving season.
All right, give us something.
I like the Baltimore Ravens to win the game outright.
Okay.
Steelers are coming off an emotional Monday night victory where Jerry Bettis, the running back Jerry Bettis.
Yeah. Have you made any purchases recently in Upper Camden?
What's that?
Have you made any purchases recently in Upper Camden?
I am from Lower Camden.
I'm sorry, Lower. It's very easy to confuse the accents.
Yeah, from Upper to Lower Camden.
All right. Let's put a stop. Wes gave us his winner. Wes, you got
my
the.
brother Glenella is here. My brother Glenella is here. He's in visiting, and he has a pick too, Glenella.
Real
He
quick,
likes the Bengals.
because we gotta move on. Real quick.
He likes. Bear with me. He likes the Bengals +2.5 points.
All right, very
Okay.
good. You got the Saints -3 over the Rams. Good luck.
Okay.
All right, good luck.
Okay.
Thanks, Wes.
I think that was Kizzle.
We go to Washington Township. This is Tom. Good evening. You're gonna Beat the Spread.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Yes, you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you fine. What's up?
Nothing. Hey, listen, Wes, he was with his friends Leon Lett in Camden.
Oh yeah.
Hmm?
Okay. What do you like this weekend?
You guys didn't get that.
No. What do you like this weekend?
You got to take the turkey out of your mouth before you talk.
What do you like this weekend?
No, okay, first of all, Florida State.
Okay.
All right?
Florida.
I need your opinion.
I love Florida. Art.
I love Florida too. They're very explosive, and they're just simply the better team at almost every position. I don't see how this is even a game tomorrow.
I agree because I'm so intimidated by your opinion that I wouldn't go against you.
Well,
You got the Jags -3 over the Bengals. Thanks a lot, Tom.
listen, can I give you one program?
Sure. Give us one real quick.
Okay, you got to take them Panthers.
Okay.
Who do I got?
You have the Jags
The Jets?
-3.
Okay.
Good luck.
Enjoy that eggnog.
Time to eat. Where do we eat? We go to Mama Mott's Restaurant of Atlantic City. King, tell us about it.
I tell you what, I'm so sick of turkey.
I
need
agree.
some Italian food. We're going to Mama Mott's, the early bird special menu guru, $9.95, 4 to 6 p.m. The complete dinner.
Give them a number.
It's 345-8218.
That's your reservation number, Mama Mott's. Try to get there early. When King Arthur gets there, the front table's taken.
He walks in there, it's like
We're
Norm, from Cheers.
We're going to take a break. Guru, King, yours truly. We're all back with the marketing director right after this.
West Point Thoroughbreds, America's racing partnership, brings you the pageantry of race day, the prestige of horse ownership, and the heart-pounding thrill of a race to the wire. We offer you the opportunity to own quality horses, conditioned by top trainers and managed by a leading stable.
Big City Bound wins the West Longbridge Stakes.
Be a player, not a spectator. Call us for information on how you can join us in the winner's circle. West Point Thoroughbreds, America's racing partnership.
If you haven't been to Gregory's Restaurant and Bar in Summers Point lately, you're in for a pleasant surprise. The crowds are back. So come on out and enjoy the most comfortable bar in South Jersey. Meet your friends or make new ones and enjoy good times, warm atmosphere, great food, friendly people, fine dining, and the freshest seafood around. Relax by our fireplace and enjoy fireside dining and cocktails with your friends at Gregory's, home of the affordable lobster cooked to perfection. Gregory's Restaurant and Bar, Shore Road, Summers Point.
Join professional psychic Kathy Roller every Friday night at 8 p.m. with Psychic Connection. Find out about health, wealth, anything that you need to know. Get connected every Friday night on WWAC TV 53 with Psychic Connection. I'm King Arthur.
And I'm the Fantasy Football Guru.
Join us every Monday night at 8 o'clock for Monday Night Kickoff on WWAC TV 53.
We're going to be previewing the game and taking your calls in a big, big way.
Prediction contest, celebrity guests, and of course, naked women.
So don't watch those network stiffs at 8 o'clock. This is the only show to watch before the game.
Remember, Monday Night Kickoff, Mondays at 8 on Channel 53.
Hey now.
Golf, a full-line golf shop, all major brands, custom clubs, a club repair facility. Total discounts. Why go anywhere else? 609-646-7914. They are open Monday to Friday, 9 to 6. Here comes that golfer. Whoosh. Just, hey, Duck Hook. Saturdays, 9 to 5 in the Bontown Plaza, quarter mile south of Tilton Road. Gift certificates available, 609-646-7914. Go see our good friends at Galloway Custom Golf. And you know what? How come there's no heavy-set golfer there? Always got to be a thin guy. Want to say hello to our marketing director, Anita St. Clair. Good evening, Anita.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And you have a couple of notes there for people that want to advertise on Beat the Spread.
Yes, I do. We here at JJ Gracie Enterprises welcome anyone who is interested in advertising on any of our productions. Here at WWAC, we have over 740,000 viewers. If you'd like to be included in advertising with us, please give me a call at 1-800-763-1325. We can set up an appointment. We have Christmas packages available, and we can tailor packages to fit your needs. Advertising with JJ Gracie Enterprises is both affordable, economical, and smart.
It's smart. Contact Anita St. Clair, 1-800-763-1325. And Anita, you have a couple of our prizes tonight are from one of our sponsors. And tell us about that.
Okay, well, we have Ponderosa Tree Farm that has donated some trees to us to give away. You also, if you'd like to give away some your product or services, you can also do that, and we can work that out. Ponderosa Tree Farm has tagged fresh cut and bald trees, wreaths, and garland too. They also have miniature horses and hay rides for the kids. Their number is 965-4646. Their hours are from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. daily starting December 1st. Right now it's 11 a.m. till 4 p.m.
Take Route 30 a mile west of Pomona Shopping Center, turn north on Manheim Avenue, go 2.5 miles, look for the signs. And Anita, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Can the king and I ride a miniature horse?
We want the poor little horses to live. I'm sorry. But they're little.
They're little?
Very little, yes.
When we're done, they'll be smaller.
Yes, much smaller.
They'll be curved. But that, if you want to contact Anita, I'll tell you, there's no better economical package than advertising with JJ Gracie Enterprises. You've had problems with radio, you have problems with newspapers. Here's the way you go. JJ Gracie Enterprises. Contact Anita St. Clair, 1-800-763-1325. And Anita, thank you for coming on. We know that this was a little tough for you tonight, but you've done it admirably.
Thank you very much, Tim.
We're going to go to college odds.
And
King.
here it is, Timmy, college football odds. This is the action for tomorrow. As Timmy mentioned, we've had a couple of games already today. The winners in college football earlier today, it was Texas crushing Texas A&M. Nebraska beat Colorado. Virginia Tech beat Virginia. And LSU beat Arkansas. Nebraska didn't cover. Nebraska beat Colorado 17-12. Tomorrow, Timmy, the big one, number 1 versus number 2. Florida State is at Florida State. Florida, a 2.5-point favorite.
Here's a game you want to set your VCR for. Pittsburgh, 7.5 over Rutgers.
And I'm back, by the way.
He's back!
Over Georgia Tech by 4 points.
And there's those Tennessee Volunteers, 25.5-point favorite at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's kept some games close this year.
Syracuse, 7.5 over Miami of Florida. I wouldn't believe this line 2 months ago.
East Carolina, 9 over NC State.
And the Battle of Mississippi. Mississippi State, 2.5 at Ole Miss.
Notre Dame, 13 over Southern California.
And Wisconsin, they're giving 28 to Hawaii.
And well, they should.
As well they should.
And that's it. Only 9 games on the slate for tomorrow. We are really winding down the college football season.
Let me ask you something, John.
Yeah.
It's pretty hot under these lights. Are you a little hotter with that sweater on?
No, not at all.
He's comfortable.
Very comfortable.
Comfortable.
Thank you.
I want to ask you about the game this Sunday between the Denver Broncos, Seattle Seahawks. I know that you're a big fantasy guy.
Yeah.
John Elway, he's on, first lot of high picks on everybody's team. Does Denver play hard this week against Seattle?
Well, I think that their only goal right now is home field advantage throughout the playoffs, and I believe a Denver victory coupled by a Pittsburgh and Buffalo loss locks them into that home field advantage thing. So I'm not sure as the timing of the games, but if they're playing that game and they still have that shot of that, knowing that these two teams haven't won yet, I say they're going gangbusters. This might be the last week that they do go gangbusters. I look for a huge game from Terrell Davis. The Seahawks cannot stop the run whatsoever, and Elway will probably throw his normal 250, 2 touchdowns.
Gary, you're on the line with Beat the Spread.
Hello?
Good evening. What's up?
How do you think the Eagles are going to do this season with the playoffs?
All right, I think they're going to win one game. King?
Well, before the season started, I had the Eagles going to the National Football Conference Finals against Green Bay and losing. At this point, I think they can possibly do that, but really the last 3 games, I think maybe if they win one playoff game, that would be good enough. And you have to remember that I don't think Ray Rhodes has his team that he really wants in there. I think you'll see a lot of personnel changes again during this offseason.
Not a 100% given that they actually make the playoffs, but I think they will. Judging by the fact that those 2 home games that they lost, I don't know if they can definitely get a win at home. I think it's going to be a tough battle from the win one game in the playoffs, the way they're playing right now.
Gary, you have Seattle plus 10 against the Broncos. We just talked about that. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
We go to Dennis in Cherry Hill. Dennis, good evening. You're on Beat the Spread.
Hey, fellas, how are you?
What's
how
up?
are you?
Hey, I tell you, I had the ultimate indignity last week. I was watching a game in the U.S. Air Club, got on the flight to South Carolina, had the pilot updating us on the score, hung out to dry.
Christmas miracle that the Saturday accident did not result in fatalities. Rescue teams are still searching the site, however, to make sure there are no bodies under the rubble of the shopping and hotel complex, which was rammed by the out-of-control freighter. More than 100 people were injured, but few were seriously hurt. Well, there was an extremely close call in Birmingham.
Incredible game.
But I don't think they'll cover on that. But my question for you, I don't think that we've witnessed a defensive collapse